Yo, this is Carl, and if you are looking to buy the cheapest coins in the market, you can check out my sponsor, GameMS.com, for reliable and cheap coins, and use the code KRL for the 6% off your order. Let's go!
Here are the starters for the visiting Los Angeles Lakers. At guard, Kent Bazemore. At center, Dwight Howard. At guard, Russell Westbrook. Forward, Anthony Davis. At forward, LeBron James. The head coach of the visiting team, Frank Vogel. Now, this is your starting five. At center, 6'9", number 2, Blake Griffin. At 4, 6'6", number 12, Joe Harris. God, 6'2", 11, Kyrie Irving. At God, 6'5", 13, James Harden. Forward, 6'10", 7, Kevin Durant. The head coach for your Brooklyn Nets, Steve Nash. One more time for your team, the Brooklyn Nets.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Brooklyn Nets at Barclays Center. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, we know the game's changing, and Steve Kerr says, I'm amazed by the skill level of today's players. But the little things, getting back in transition, boxing out, they aren't as locked in. Most of them didn't have a high school and college coach yelling at them for 8 straight years. So, it's a different world. Guys?
Good perspective from Steve Kerr. DA, thank you. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point, with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Kent Bazemore is out there with Howard. And for the Nets, the post pair, Durant along with Griffin. The talented guard pair of Irving and Harden in the backcourt. And it's Harris in at the 3. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Now here's Irving. And here's Westbrook. LeBron outside. Passes to Bazemore. Here's Westbrook beyond the arc. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And really, there's no reason why Howard can't at least be boxed out. When he comes up with these rebounds, it's night-night for the defense.
Now, here is Irving. Irving finds Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. A nice shot by Katie.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Davis against Durant, 14 feet away, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
LeBron passes to Bazemore. Davis against Harris. Takes the 13-footer, and no good that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
This is going to be a fun first game between these two squads. Buckle up.
Durant. And the rebound goes to Howard.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Harris, good.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Hart. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Now here's James. And he banks in the layup. James has got his second bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's Katie. Sinks the triple.
Clever feed by Kyrie Irving, moving the ball to a teammate with a quality look.
Davis surveying the floor. Second chance effort. That one, no good. Griffin with some nice D.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Irving against Westbrook. Trying to get open, it's Davis. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Harris outside. Left side, Durant. On the wing, Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Here's Bazemore. Trying to get open, it's Davis. Bazemore misses. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. Pass to Durant. Drills the three-pointer.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Here's LeBron. Howard, the pass to Davis. Back to Howard. Goes up again, and Davis lays it in.
So hard to keep AD off the glass. He's got the length, the timing, and the consistency of effort.
Outside Irving. 1:30 left to play here in the first, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Westbrook with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Double team on Westbrook. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
And let's take a look now at Russell Westbrook's number. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged 22 points a game, 11 assists and 11 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
Now here's Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Number 1, Joe Harris.
And getting that spot at the top of the list was such a huge accomplishment. What a year it was for him from behind the arc.
Outside Westbrook. Now the pass to Howard. The kick out to Westbrook. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Nets will get a change here. Aldridge is checked in. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Los Angeles. Malik Monk comes in for Kent Bazemore. Nets leading by 4. Now Durant. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Irving. And that one goes long.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Westbrook dishes to Davis. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Irving. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from James. Monk, the pass to Davis. Can't cash in from close range. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Nets lead by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Well, Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers in the NBA. He details where it all started.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just practicing all my layups or all my finishes. That's what I go back to. I mean, this is when I'm in that situation, I kind of feel like the attitude I get is this is what I do.
Oh, it is indeed the English, the angles. He is a magician out there, Greg, with the ball in his hands.
And his godfather, Rod Strickland, another New York point guard legend who was known for his improvisational finishes. Kyrie had it from the soil.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Nets?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
So with LeBron on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Monk is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Nets with possession here. 6 to shoot. Aldridge finds Harden. A three-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Inside. And he hits it to tie the game up. Jordan's got his first 2 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Harden outside. A floater, and it's blocked by Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan is a force on defense. Tough to finish when he's lurking.
Anthony with the bucket.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Brown the pass to Aldridge. Shot to stop the run, and Jordan sends it back. It's stolen by Monk. Over Harden. The shot by Monk is no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
He can't get that one to fall.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Ariza goes in. He gets it in there. Ariza's got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers. For teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge.
Sure can. And just getting on the same page take some time, and then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will help you do that.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Here's Nunn. Jordan trying to free himself up. Nunn, that's good. And it's a 7-point Laker lead.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Durant against Anthony. KD draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And the Nets with possession here. It's stolen by Monk. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Nunn up top, covered by Mills. Back to Monk. The tray. The rebound by Harden. Nets trailed by 7. Outside Durant. And here's Mills for 3. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Harden. And the layup is good.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Lakers.
Now, here's Monk. Jordan trying to free himself up. The shot by Monk is no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Down low, here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
One of the premier above-the-rim players in the game, DeAndre Jordan, doing what he does best.
KD against Nunn. Over Nunn, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Durant's got 11 points.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And let's also add, he has touch from there. That's a solid shot for him.
Jordan finds Nunn. Outside Anthony. Sinks the three-pointer.
Hello, Anthony.
Anthony's got a pair of triples in the second now for Los Angeles.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Durant with it, now guarded by Monk. Over Monk. Got it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Durant.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now, here's Monk. Pass to Ariza. Now, here's Nunn. Covered by Mills. Shot clock at 2. Monk for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Harden. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers ahead. They're up by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, they got themselves going in the second quarter. How do you get control of the game back?
It starts with not getting the ball out of the net. You know, we got to get stopped, and it starts in that end. That's where it's really going to start for us. And we just got to continue to compete. That's all.
Kyrie, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. They had a very good second quarter, currently holding a 4-point advantage at halftime. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
It's been an aggressive approach for them at the offensive end, getting the ball inside and getting as many points as possible close to the rim. So far, so good. They have a nice edge in the points in the paint.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
The three-point shot has really helped them out. I always like to see teams rely on the three, but when it's dropping like that, I say roll with it. They keep setting good screens. Running these pick and rolls, they'll be tough to beat.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
And the Lakers with possession here. They lead by 4. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Irving and Harden, the 2-star guards. And it's Griffin in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now, here's Howard. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bazemore. The rebound by Harden. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. And the shot goes in. Harden's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Brooklyn.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Davis kicks it to Bazemore. Back to Davis. Howard trying to free himself up. That's good from Davis on the assist by Bazemore. Now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead. Harden the pass to Irving. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
First one falls for him.
You know, Kyrie's love for the game can never be questioned. At the end of the day, he's all about producing results for his team.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Lakers leading by 4. Outside Westbrook. Back to James. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. James has got 8 points.
When he gets touches inside, LeBron is impossible to stop.
Harden bounce pass. And here's Harris from the arc. And Davis pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Private.
Oh, did you see that? Entertaining fans and embarrassing opponents. AD showing us what it's all about.
Harden the pass to Griffin. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And it's Irving missing.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
A little shot fake there got the D out of position. Davis has got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers. Westbrook against Irving. From outside the arc, and it's sent back by Howard.
And he's led the league in block shots on multiple occasions, and Howard's still a presence down low. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact. And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
And he makes the first. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is. And Smitty, inevitable that a player's physical gifts may diminish over the years. But one thing about Blake Griffin that will never go away is his leadership ability.
I totally agree. He's one of the most respected players in the NBA, and that will continue even after his playing days are over.
Now, here is Irving. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. Over Westbrook. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Irving. Pass to Davis. Bazemore with it, fires from deep. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Bazemore's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. The Nets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Harden way outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. To the inside. Howard's shot is good. And now it's an 11-point Laker lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Harden outside. Irving surveying the floor. Knocks it loose. And stolen by James. Now the Lakers on the break. Bazemore. No one around him. And another 3 for the Lakers. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Stepping the line with 2 shots.
The first one falls. Paul Millsap is checked in for the Nets. Bruce Brown comes in for James Harden. He hits both from the stripe.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Pass to Bazemore. Back to Westbrook. Plenty of space. And that one hits back iron.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Irving against Howard. Harris trying to get free. Count it. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
There's 57 seconds left in the third.
Bazemore continues to add skill to his athleticism. He is catching people off guard.
Irving against Westbrook. Irving kicks to Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's LeBron. Rebound, Brooklyn. Brown's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Westbrook with the steal. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Davis. They grab their own miss. Second chance shot. Howard can't hit. Nets trail by 9.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Irving from long range. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that is a timely three-pointer there. They had to keep it within reach going into the fourth, and that shot allows them to do just that.
And we've reached the end of the third. Lakers lead by 6. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. Now let's listen in to Frank Vogel's huddle.
Our closer is our tempo, intelligent tempo. Let's still run. 1, 2, 3.
And that's Frank Vogel asking his guys to dictate the pace and ramp it up a little bit.
Yeah, he wants them to push the action, but just be smart about how they do it. Aggressive, yes. Careless, no.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron James is out there with Anthony. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And there's Davis, and it's Westbrook in at the point. Here's Millsap after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Harris outside. Fires for 3. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Davis. In the corner, Nunn with it. LeBron outside. Clock at 6. There's the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Westbrook against Irving. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Davis.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
At the line, Kyrie Irving. At the line 2 times.
And that one falls for Irving. So for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Mills in for Bruce Brown. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's James. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Back to Davis. Shot clock at 6. Anthony's shot is off. Nets trail by 6. Outside Irving. The pass to KD. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Westbrook. Here's Davis. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Lakers lead by 8.
The added strength helping Davis on these physical finishes. Great work from the big man.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question of toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
James Harden, he's checked in for Patty Mills. And the Lakers also making a change. Monk's checked in, and on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, I heard Steve Nash talking to his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Now Westbrook, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Whistle blows, bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. So we'll see Russell Westbrook go to the line here. It's on Kevin Durant. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Anthony.
Russell Westbrook with one shot.
One shot.
Hard to believe that Westbrook is in his 30s. Elite burst. He's still one of the more feared players for opponents.
Now here's Irving. Launches it. Traps in the tray. Irving's got 16 here in the second half.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Pops it up for Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And that is why DeAndre is such a high percentage shooter. Wow!
Pass to Irving. Throws it up high. Here's James. Passes it to Westbrook. Jordan with it. Aldridge is covering. Davis dishes to James. 6 on the shot clock. Irving with the steal. For 3, Harris. Offensive rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Howard comes in for Jordan. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Monk. Lakers leading by 8. Here's James. Into the lane. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
A signature move for LeBron. His power and explosion has not diminished.
KD against Howard. Durant deciding where to go with it.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now here's LeBron. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Harden. Harden with the stop.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
LeBron up top, guarded by Harris. Over Harris. And the shot is long. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing here by 8. Takes it inside.
One of the best closers in our game. James Harden coming up big.
Pass to LeBron. Shoots from 8. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Lakers lead by 8. And that put a hush over the crowd.
Wow, I mean, took these fans out of the game in the blink of an eye.
So much of rebound is about positioning, effort. No lack of it right there.
Davis finds Westbrook. 34 seconds left in the 4th.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Here's Westbrook. The rebound by KD. So it's Brooklyn now. It's a 10-point game. Connects from 3-point range.
At the arc, Kevin Durant is totally in his comfort zone. Nothing could shake him off that look.
James looking around. And so the Lakers take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
And that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Anthony. Great team win. How important are those contributions throughout the roster?
We got a great team, and guys are playing for each other. We play selfless. All we care about is winning. And these guys are doing the little things, and therefore, any chance we get, we'll be able to find these guys and make plays. We want to give it to them. We want to reward them and thank them for doing all the little things. That's how you win championships.
Yeah, it was 1 through 15 tonight, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.